Peace and blessings. It's your man that burns, and welcome to the God Hour. Had a good one lined up for you today. Got a young lady coming through, dope fashion designer. Got all kind of flyness going on. You got to check her page. She lives by the code. It's real fresh. It's real fly. She gonna be checking in with me today, and we gonna chop it up with her, man, to see what's really going on. Because I mean, we gotta come to accept the fact that these masks are here to stay. Everybody rocking masks. I got a generic little medical mask I've been rocking. Where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? This ain't fly right here. You know what I'm saying? You know? So got a young lady gonna come over here, gonna come on, and she's gonna tell you all about the fashion game as far as the mask is concerned. It's also good for your health. I want to touch on something because I love it when I see it, and I kind of jump right on board. The LBTC.
Uh-huh.
Where did that concept and mindset come from for you?
Live by the code.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said from, I guess, even when I was a teenager, like there's a code that you live by. Like I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx, then moved to North Plainfield, New Jersey. And anybody that's from up top for real, you understand that there's a certain code. There's the street code, there's the girl code, like there's all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of where it came from. Like there's a code that you're supposed to go by. Even how I dress, that's my code. So
yeah. Now I want to get a little deep for you, right? Because there's a
mm-hmm.
brother that I check out sometimes, a brother who spoke to one of the problems he think we have as black people is that we don't live by a code. We don't have a code that we connect with across the board. Like you look at white people, not for nothing, but when something happens, sometimes they have a tendency to jump right on code. They have code words. I feared for my life. Things of that nature that they can jump right on board. Like, what do you think is going to take for us to get a code that we can live by so we can stop some of the nonsense that's happening? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be honest. I really don't know because I feel like we've gone through enough where that should be an automatic, and there's still a resistance to it. There's still a resistance to coming together and figuring out a strategic plan. There's a resistance to that whole, like everybody wants to do that crab in a barrel. And no matter what you do, like so many people are woke right now, but they still sleep. I just feel like when you meet those genuine people, those open-minded, like-minded people, hold on tight, and just build upon that, because we've all tried to save somebody that, doesn't have the proper mindset, you know what I mean? At least for us. And all they do is just bring you back down. No, focus on the positive, manifest what is going to lead us in the right direction, because that's also something that Caucasians do. They stick to the people that are of their mindset, that are going in their direction, that are going to help them build.
Not even just them. Every other race, it seems like, except us.
Yeah, we're always trying to help this one, but then the person that we're trying to help doesn't want to be helped because they're so comfortable where they are. I feel like helpful, you can help, and stick with the people that are helping you grow. Plain and simple, because we get so stuck and caught in the BS, honestly.
So do you get a lot of help in what you're doing right now with your business?
My best friend is like my rock, honestly, and I'm talking about from day one. She can't sew, but that whole extra bling mindset, she'll help me create like the most monstrous of pieces. I don't care if a gown has to have 60,000 stones on it. She'll be there to help me do it. And then occasionally a couple of my friends will help, but throughout it all, it's always been her.
No doubt. So in a perfect world, what would you say that you could use right now that would make the thing that you're doing even so much more productive and so much more successful?
Hands.
Hands. You need help.
Yeah, because Like it's actually kind of dying down a little bit right now, but I already see it's gonna pick right back up again. It's when it's only you to put these things together, it's a lot. Then, you know, post office is behind. Like everybody is behind on delivery times, getting you things. So extra help and patience, honestly. Like that's the main thing. I'm not Amazon, you
No
know,
doubt.
and I'm not getting, I think that's the misconception. A lot of people forget that when something is actually custom made, I'm not just ripping something off and slapping my logo on it and sending it out to you.
No
Like
doubt.
I'm making sure that the non-woven filter is placed in there. I'm making sure that the MERV 13 filter is placed in there. And I'm making sure that when you stick it in the washing machine, it's not going to fall apart.
No doubt.
And I'm making sure that it actually fits your face. Because I'm, like I said, there's so many people walking around looking crazy, but it is what it is. You know, we saw a guy standing outside on the corner. Like it looked like a Brooklyn street selling masks, you know, for like $5 a pop. And from inside the car, I could tell those are some BS.
You
But
just you're going for the look and not for the effectiveness.
right, because it says Gucci.
Wow. Now, I see that you don't have anything in the way of that. Like everything I saw on your page seems like it was original, like well thought of. Is
Thank
it?
you.
It is. I take it that's the code that you're living by, not to do knockoffs and things of that nature. Because I know it could probably be easier for you to do and quicker for you to sell, right?
Pretty much. I mean, if I had one client, she wanted to take apart a purse. I don't have a problem. It's yours. Like if that's what you want to rock, that's what you want to rock. But I'm not about to go out here and go crazy looking for Fendi fabric when my label is LBTC.
Oh,
I'd rather find somebody to, if you want to rock something, rock me. Like
no
rock
doubt.
that. And that's just how I feel about it.
So aside from masks, what are some of the other items that you make?
I make pretty much anything and everything. Let's see, legging sets, as you can see, with that match the mask. I thought that
The
was a
one
really
that I
good idea.
jacked and did the
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that one. Because honestly, I live in sweats and leggings, so it was the perfect thing for me to just, you know, make something up. Gowns, dresses, event wears, track suits. You know, I had one year where all I wanted to make was like, I called it the Middle Eastern hoodie. I'm obsessed with hoodies. So it was like the hood that like crisscrossed in the front and, you know, completely covered. Anything that I want to wear, I'm going to learn how to make. The sad part is once I learn how to make it, I never have time to make them for myself. So,
Yeah. That's the story I told about the mechanic in the car. I'll tell it again. My dad's a mechanic. He said you can always tell which car belongs to the mechanic at the shop because it's the one that never gets worked on because he's
yep.
always working on everybody else's. But so this stuff that you're making, you're the only hands on deck for like all of your pieces?
What do you mean by sewing?
Yeah, like your sewing and things of that nature. Or have curtailed it to where you can just have patterns because it's still cut and sew. Like to say if somebody like instead of somebody going to somewhere to get a blank, you know what I mean? That's everybody else is wearing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then you just put a logo on it and you say that's your clothing line. It looks like something like you could do. It could be some type of specialty, like you said, the Middle Eastern hoodie or something of that nature. What if
Mm-hmm.
somebody wanted to work with you and you produce a cut and sew type of pattern for them to have their own flat fashion line?
I've been approached by it was the YouTube personality. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not really into that because I feel like I'm the one doing all the work. And you're gonna put your name on it and you're gonna give me a smaller percentage while, you know, I understand that's great, you know, it's gonna be pushed, but I'd rather do the work for myself. You know, not helping somebody, I mean, I'll tell anybody how to put it together, how I made my pattern, because there are so many patterns out there, but all of them don't fit everybody's face. I figured out how to kind of get it where it's going to fit multiple people's faces.
Yeah. And I wasn't just talking about the mask. I was saying like with some of the leggings and some of your other items that you produce,
Mm-hmm.
like the sweats and the leggings and things of that nature.
Eh, I think I spent so many years putting my stuff on the back burner. Right now, I just feel
That you
like
like, I'm doing this for me.
it's, yeah.
No doubt.
Like, I used to work for the post office. I used to drive 18 wheelers. Like, right
Get
now,
out of here.
focus is on me
I
and
feel you.
LBC. So,
Oh, it's gonna blow. I love it. I love it. I'll definitely support, and I'll employ anybody that I know to support,
thank
because I see it's coming from a good place. I see that it's very that you put a lot of your passion into it. You put a lot of time into it. You know what I mean, and you're gonna get a quality product. Um, as I understand, because the way you came across my radar is because one of my good brothers that do a lot of stuff in the community, he has a program, a girls program, basketball program, and I know he
mm-hmm.
had approached you about coming to talk to his girls. Is that
Yeah.
something that would be new to you, or is that something you do quite often?
No, it would be new.
Yeah.
I probably did it years ago, but I haven't done it in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be great just because I feel like I've gotten my passion for sewing back. So to give that to somebody else to help point
Mm-hmm.
them in the right direction would be amazing. You know, because like I said, my regular job, you know, we're out of work right now. So
Mm-hmm.
this has been helping me maintain, and it could help a lot of people maintain. But then on top of that, I'm also keeping people safe. Seeing cute pictures from kids is great. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
they happy rocking their little princess masks and everything. They don't realize how critical this is right now,
Yeah.
but you know, they just feel cool in their little outfits. But I definitely can't wait for that, because you never know, that might be the next Vera Wang that I'm talking to, that, you know, the conversation with me might push her to the next level. That'd be dope.
Now I hear you say the next Vera Wang. Is that to say that that's where you're setting your benchmark for yourself? Because I almost probably made the mistake of calling you the next Dapper Dan of the mass game. No disrespect to Dapper Dan, but he ain't doing Vera Wang numbers right now.
I say Vera Wang just because she was on my radar, because she's 70 years old and looks amazing. I mean,
Mm.
if Angela Bassett was doing a line, I'd probably refer to her.
That right there, what it though? He about 70. He look good. So I met the brother before.
Right. But
Yeah.
yes, I would love, like, I kind of want a collection in every field. You know, I want people wearing my track pants. I want people wearing my gowns. I want people wearing my swimsuits. I want people wearing my baby clothes. You know, and it's gonna get there, plain and simple. You know, I don't care how long I gotta work at it. But, you know, I also see young girls that, you know, as soon as you tell somebody your dream, they kind of like flick it to the side. No, you
Yeah.
have to believe that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in our community, it's still that strict blue collar mentality that says you got to do something that's tangible to you.
Right.
There's gonna always be somebody, and I don't know if it happened to you, but I'm sure in most cases there will be somebody that's gonna tell you, ain't nobody gonna buy your stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Nobody wants
yeah.
to do sew nothing. You can't sew. What you ever sold before? Because how old were you? I know you said you've been doing it for like six, seriously. But how old were you when you first started getting fascinated with sewing and putting together pieces like that?
I want to say 26, 27. 26, 27. Like, I've always loved clothes, of course. And if you ask my mother, I used to cut up her curtains when I was a child. But I never actually bought my first sewing machine and started really getting into it until I was in my late 20s.
Wow.
And like I said, just playing with old t-shirts and, you know, just trying to teach myself little things is when I realized, okay, I have a knack for it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then I've got a design element for it. So let's pursue this. And that's just what I'm going to keep on doing. Like, the masks I have fun with. Like, it's something small that you can kind of make really big in your own special way.
No doubt.
You know,
No
and
doubt.
there's a lot of people out there that are just as extra as me, and, you know, we've met through social media.
Yeah.
So
Social media is the gift and the curse. You
yes,
know, you gotta focus more on the gift and fight hard to stay away from all the curses that come along with it.
exactly.
So how's your shipping program? Like, we got people probably tuning in from a lot of different places.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I ship anywhere, just as long as you realize that the post office is behind by 2 days. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
normally it's 2 to 3 days. Now it's 3 to 4 days,
Mm.
and that is for regular shipping. If you want me to express it, you will be paying for that, and that's normally about $27 to
Mm.
30 something dollars, depending on where it's going. You know, but I think the post office has only lost about 2 or 3 of my packages right now. There's literally 2 masks sitting in the post office that's local to me that they just can't seem to find. My best friend swears up and down somebody's wearing the mask.
Yeah, somebody peeked in there. Somebody saw what was going on.
Look, I try and seal them up, as cute as possible.
Yeah.
So, but it's one of those Bane masks. So I don't know. Maybe somebody got me.
Yeah, that Bane mask is hard body. I
Thank you.
like that. I like that. So how would they get in touch with you to get a mask? What's all your socials?
I was using my phone number, but it got too crazy. So I post my email address on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Just shoot me an email. Understand that I am actually the one behind these machines. So if I don't answer right away, it's because I'm working, and I will respond to you before the night is over.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know,
Get your mask. Anything else that you have? I want people to be able to
look, get your mask, matching outfit. Okay. We're about to be outside, people. If your birthday's coming up and you want to be extra, hit me up. Like, I'm dying to make actual clothes, swimwear. People are
mm,
about to be at the beaches. So, and I don't care what size you are, I don't make clothes just for the sticks because I'm not a stick. So let's get to it.
no doubt. It's gonna be fly. I love what you're doing, man. Keep up the good work. When I get my mask, I wanna have you back on and do a review. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell
Damn.
people in real time now. I don't think. I mean, I know you live by the coast, so I have no reason to think that the mask is gonna be janky or shady or anything like that. But if it is, nah, I'm sure it's gonna be dope
Put
and
me on
fly.
blast, but that's
Nah,
not
nah,
going to
nah.
happen.
Nah, but I got to get the order in, man. I want to get fly. You know what I mean? If I'm
Okay.
be walking out here in the streets, I can't be looking like I'm in Prince in the Revolution. You
Look,
know what
you
I'm
got
saying?
the gas station right down the street has those for what, $2? You
$2. They
need
selling
something
these
else.
$2 a piece. Oh, that's foul ball.
Yeah.
That is foul.
And they getting them because you can't come in the gas station without it. So
Oh, I'm throwing money in there. I ain't paying $2 for this.
yes.
Oh, come on, that's living foul. That's robbery.
Now, I mean, when you just said that, I will tell you that's the main reason that makes me happy about making these masks. The
Mm-hmm.
nurses that I deal with, they said they would rather pay for these because they don't scare the crap out of their patients when they walk in the room. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's coming in and looking like you're about to perform surgery on someone or giving them something to look at, to react to, and
Yeah.
smile at. Especially those sequin masks, most of them are reversible. You can
Wow.
play with them and everything. So, children's hospitals, it's just something that's creative for people to look at.
Absolutely. Unless you coming in the room with the Bane mask on, then you probably going. You probably.
Look, they might like that too. Whoever
Oh, you never
saw
know.
The Dark Knight Rises, they might like that. You
They
never
might like
know.
that. That's dope. So, do you have the basic mask in front of you right now?
Let's see. I was putting together this one. This is, I don't have this print anymore, but this is Black Butterfly.
Black
So,
butterfly. So those prints like that are $15.
yeah, I've got a whole load of prints. Like, I will give you a selection to choose from, and then the customer can decide, do you want to upgrade it to a bling? So bling starts at 35, and that's using genuine Swarovski stones. Sometimes I add in pearls, gold studs. Some people like spikes, so I ordered some spikes, you know. Then I've got hologram material. The sequins, like I said, they start at 30, but you know, you get to play with that. Like you go ahead and change your whole wardrobe up.
So you swipe it down, it's white. You swipe it up, it's aqua.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I have another one, it's dark teal to gold. Another one, it's dark pink to purple. You know, just fun stuff. So, what other prints? Sunflowers was a big hit. I think everybody and their mama wanted a sunflower. The kids loved Moana. They loved the Princess Mask. The boys loved the Marvel, Captain America. I had Thanos until that ran out. So,
And how's the breathing with it? Is it fogging up your glasses or?
well, the key to that is like I use, hold on. So if you want a nose pinch like an N95 mask, you need to get like a 14 to 18 gauge wire. So I literally have to sit here and cut each nose piece, okay, slide it into the mask where the casing is, and that allows you to literally like bend it,
Adjust it,
form it to your face.
okay.
So if you have glasses, all you have to do is just work it, and no fogging.
Okay, and then you have the ports in there that you can pretty much breathe.
No ports, but
No
it's
ports?
breathable material because it's cotton on cotton. Some of it's cotton on spandex, but it's non-woven. So there's nothing stopping you from breathing. People were kind of nervous about Bane, but it's vegan leather. So literally no problems, no issues, no nothing when it comes to breathing. And it's actually not hot, which was another concern. Like, honestly, when I picked that fabric up, I was not expecting people to go crazy over it, you know, but it's a really cool look.
And Bane is one of the specialty ones that started like around 35 or so, right?
30, yeah.
30. So you can get a
No, I
basic.
think Bane is 35. Or is it? It's 30. I believe it's 30. Right. I got to look at my
30
list.
for those that's watching right now. And if
yes.
you see them going like hotcakes, boost it up.
Yeah, the bling starts at 35 because anybody that knows about Swarovski, it's expensive to purchase those stones.
No doubt. I bought a few.
If you realize how many I'm actually putting on there, you're getting the bang for your buck.
No doubt. No doubt. I respect the hustle. I respect the ingenuity. I respect the integrity more so than anything. Living by the code. That's something that we need to hashtag. That needs to be, and that's a line. That's your clothing line as well, right? I definitely need a dope live by the code, living by the code shirt. I need the t-shirt. I need the hoodie for the summertime, for the wintertime.
Okay.
I need something on the hat or something. You know what I mean?
Good.
We need to get
look
fly,
out for Logic Over Lust too. That's gonna be a collection under Live by the Code.
What is it called?
Logic Over Lust.
Logic Over Lust. You just doing all kind of thing. LOL. Oh. Yo,
yes, sir.
Pardon me. LOL. That's gonna be fly. That's gonna be super dope.
Everything, like, it all has a meaning to me. So I mean, I think I use Logic over Lust in most situations, and that's another code that I stick by. So why not put that on, you know, the back of a shirt?
Yeah. I definitely want to talk to you more, probably about behind the scenes, about getting fly and helping you push this brand, because I love what you're doing, man. It's so necessary right now. You know, I seen a lot of people, man. They ran right back to Gucci, man, and I didn't get the announcement that that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was banned. You know, I thought we was, you know,
right.
But
that, like we discussed earlier, there's no real code. You know, they're gonna run to whatever's popular.
Yeah, that's for sure. For sure. I wanna pin this hashtag before we get out of here. Live by the code. Live by the code. Live by the code 21 at yahoo.com. Get you a mask today. Get me a mask. You know, if you appreciate the fact that I provided a platform for this young lady to talk so eloquently about this passion work she got going on, go ahead and get a specialty mask made for the God, and I will rock it on the God Hour and tell everybody you got it from me. And no, I'm not begging, I'm bartering. Nah, but no, in all seriousness, I'm gonna get some masks going on for me and mine. Everybody get your mask. Don't buy no mask, no specialty mask from nobody else. Get it from Live by the Code because it's essential, it's necessary. Live by the code at yahoo.com. We can't say that enough. I want that to be imprinted in your mind when y'all hang up. Live by the code
So
21 at yahoo.com.
And it's posted on my page. It's a big bright blue sign. So trust me, I'm gonna keep reposting it so that you guys know.
And that's rock underscore, and rock is ROC, right?
Yeah, ROCK.
ROCK underscore TAG underscore CODE underscore. That's it, right?
Clothing, yes.
Clothing. All right, it's kind of long, but we gonna rock with that.
It's been working for me for years.
Yeah, I'm new to this. You true to this? I'm new to this. All right.
Right.
You know, us older people, we ain't even with all this. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get it, and we gonna
I'm right up
support you.
there with you. Don't worry.
Tedesia.
Yes.
It's been my pleasure, beloved.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, I hope you get a couple of sales off the break off of this. Like I said, as soon as I get off, I'm gonna put something together for me and my people, and we're gonna see you at the top, beloved, and hopefully I get to talk to you again, man. You won't forget, the little people.
Next time I'll be talking to you with your mask on.
Yeah, I got to get my Bane mask. I think that's what we're going with.
All right.